God, market me, recommend me, and promote me in this next season. And if you do that, God, I will step into that season boldly and confidently as the woman that I know I am. You got to be bold enough to show up in this season. If you tired of your life, if you tired of where you are, what are you going to do about it? You can just say no. You can put it down. You can turn it over, and you can change it in 24 hours. But you got to be willing to show up and step in boldly. Your next season is already here. You are in the season that you prayed for. And now you got to the door of answered prayer and manifestation. And now you scared to step over and step in. This is what you prayed for. This is what you've been working for. So you got to be bold enough to open that door and run. This is the season where you got to say no to a lot of people. This is the season where you got to put you first, you before the kids, you before your husband. That's the only way you're going to be able to be a great wife in this season. You got to put yourself first. You got to wake up and pour into your own cup before you start giving to that, to the kids, to that boss, to that supervisor, to your co-workers, to your husband. Everybody's pulling on you as soon as you wake up. You got to set boundaries, girl, and you got to say no. And you got to let them know, hey, listen, when I wake up, mommy gets 10 minutes of me time. Don't knock on my door. Do not ask me any questions. When I'm done and I'm finished, then I'm going to come and I'm going to serve you. But from this day forward, I am going to serve me first, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to show up as the best version of myself in this next season. I wake up every day and I pour into me. I'm the first one to go to sleep and I'm the first one to wake up. And I wake up and I pour into myself. I stretch. I read a little scripture. I speak to my day. I speak to my mind. I speak to my life. I get that to-do list and I know the shit that I got to get done today. And those are the things that I'm going to commit to getting done. Listen, whatever you got to get done, get that shit done. Write down about 4 things that you know you got to do every single day and get those 4 things done. Why? Because they are key to you stepping into this next season boldly, sharply, positioned, and ready for everything that God has for you. You got to be willing to show up different. Some of y'all, you need to go and you need to throw away all those clothes in your closet because they cannot go with you in this next season. You don't even have the right clothes for the rooms that God is about to take you in. You don't even have the right wardrobe for the rooms that God is about to sit you in. Girl, you got to walk up in there and look like the glory carrier. Come on, you got to look like kingdom wealth. Okay, we already got that inheritance, baby. It was promised in that Bible. So you already royalty. You are the daughter of a king. And baby, them clothes in your closet, baby, they got you looking like something else. Okay, so you got to upgrade your wardrobe in this next season. You're going to have to upgrade your mindset. You're going to have to upgrade your thinking. You're going to have to upgrade your speaking. And you got to step into this next season boldly. Why? Because this is what you've been praying for. And it is literally knocking at your door. The season that you have been planning for and prayed for is here. The opportunities, the advancement, everything that you need, you already got it. Everything that you need is already in your house and in your hands. What are you going to do with everything that God has already given you in order to shift into your new? You got to get up. You got to show up. You got to boss up. You got to wake up and you got to run. You got to stop overthinking, stop making excuses. Some of y'all, you've been in planning season for far too long. You got a notebook full of ideas. You got a cell phone full of great ideas. You talking about, ooh, I got this, I got this, I got that. Ooh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Shut up. You've been saying that for the last 3 years. When are you going to take those strategies, those ideas and run and produce? You've been in planning season for too long. You better stop overthinking, stop procrastinating, get your ass up and step boldly into your next season, or not, because you can continue to say, you can continue to talk, you can continue to plan and sit there. You're going to look up, it's going to be 4 years later and you're going to be mad at yourself because you delayed doing what you know you're supposed to do. You got everything you need. Get your ass up, build it, build it, build it, build it. Because baby, you already got the plans. Everything you need is already in your hand. And it's time for you to step in and step in boldly so that you can shift into elevation. Come on, elevation of your lifestyle, elevation of your money, elevation of connections, elevation of opportunities, and elevation of peace, of travel, experiences, love, joy, happiness. Come on. But it depends on what you do in your now season so that you can step boldly into your next season. Until next time, girl, be blessed.